Today I'm sitting down with artist Miles Mendenhall, and I want to say thanks for sitting down, Miles.
Thanks for having me.
Great. First, I want to ask you the question: what is art?
I think I'll just define it in my perspective because I think there's a ton of different definitions, but I think it kind of boils down to whatever you feel like you, something that you feel like you need to make or do or whatever it is, that, and that action is not prompted by like some outside source. You know, like I need to like pay my phone bill every month, and like I feel the need to do that, you know, but it's just because my phone will be shut off, and I like talking to people, you know, but I also feel the need to like make giant wooden swords and all that stuff, so I don't know, whatever comes out of the internal thing.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I think you make like some really interesting work. I mean, your sculptures and your paintings are pretty much like nothing I've ever seen.
Thanks.
I mean, if I was going to categorize it, I'd say like if like the Chronicles of Narnia were done by an insane man.
Huh.
So, I mean, honestly,
yeah.
But, I mean, maybe you could tell me a little bit about what the work is about.
I think more than anything, I've come to realize that the work that I make is pretty much all just about different types of systems and how they can be represented visually, in the sense that like I'm really interested in how like the cognitive system of like the human mind can be mapped out into different characters that look and act with respect to like the thing that they represent, or you know, just even like cultural systems, like the fads that are present right now. Like I call all the things that I do, you know, these self-portraits, you know, even though they're segmented out to all these different characters, because there's that huge theme of voyeurism in our culture right now, YouTube.
Yeah.
And like, you know, reality TV shows, and then on top of that, like another theme that you see all the time in those shows and just voyeurism in general is individuals just failing, you know, like those reality TV shows are just cast with crazy people because they know that there's going to be conflicts, and they know that's what people want to see. They want to be entertained by this failure. And so I think understanding like a cultural system is important to me, and putting it out there in the sense of like what's popular right now, you know, so to be received. And then also just I love visual systems and like color theory and everything like that. So I think all together and all intertwined and everything like that, it's like this big understanding of how these systems work, at least through my perception. And then just making something that I'm always stimulated by and interested in. And usually it just comes out kind of perverted and grotesque and weird, and that's where it's been moving lately. Like I just kind of get freaked out because I see everything just slowly kind of spiraling downwards into this really gross.
But it's not stopping you though.
No, I mean, it's yeah. I mean, that's the thing that keeps me from stopping. I think because like I'm so fascinated by like being truthful and being honest with how certain things make me feel. You know, like I've got so much sexual imagery and like subversive sexual themes and everything like that, because you know I grew up in this like super Christian I don't know, suburb where it was, you know, everyone belonged to this one big super church. I'm not like critiquing Christianity or churches or religion or whatnot, but I mean those behaviors that are learned within that environment, I think, can produce specific perceptions and ways of viewing certain things. And like, sometimes sex is just such this weird thing for me because you're taught to be really almost be afraid of it in like the youth group setting and everything like that. And so I think bringing it out and being truthful and doing that sometimes just leads to really grotesque things that I like don't want to look at after I draw. Just like, what am I doing? This is so gross and so stupid. But I think just the honesty involved with it is something that is keeping me going, developing and everything.
We pause for this.
Yes, you look like you're having a man meeting.
Yeah.
I just have a question.
What's up?
Because I always do.
How you doing, Jennifer?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
It's really, it's not the same not seeing you every day.
Isn't it weird?
You were so right. You were like an oracle or something.
An oracle?
And I really like if you
Dude,
would,
Dave, keep this in the interview.
Okay.
and I really like if you would
Yeah.
predict the good parts of the future. The
The good parts
prediction
of-
was that I would really miss him when he wasn't here.
Yeah.
It would be really different. And alas, he's correct.